Here's the truth that you need to hear. Nobody cares. And that's not a bad thing. How much of your life have you delayed, waited, watered down because of the judgment from people who aren't even thinking about you? Now, this might sound harsh, but this might just be the best thing and the thing that you needed to hear today. The illusion is that you think that they're watching. And what that does is it applies pressure to yourself to act in a certain way, to hold this image that you think that they have of yourself. And that image has to be perfect. It has to be this perfect. People have to like you, right? Yada, yada, yada. But in reality, they're not even watching you. They're not even looking at you. They're not even thinking about you. We imagine an audience, right? We imagine this audience in our head with people that we love and that we care about when we do a certain thing. We think about this audience, this imaginary thing inside of our head where they're constantly thinking about our actions. They're constantly thinking about what we're doing and how we're holding up. But the truth, most people are just busy managing their own stuff, right? If you look at anybody else around you in your life, they have their experiences, their problems, their friends, their shit that they're dealing with. Why do you think that they should stop thinking about everything going on in their life and start worrying about yours? It's just, that's the truth, is they're not even thinking about you. They're not even worrying about you. They're doing their thing. Now, the freedom in realizing this is when you stop performing, you start creating. When you stop waiting, you start moving. When you stop needing, you start leading your life. You start leveling up your life. The spotlight you fear doesn't exist because most people are stuck in their own scripts. They're stuck in their own life, right? So they're not going to be focusing on your script, your errors. They're focusing on theirs so they don't mess up theirs. So nobody cares. I want you guys to try something. Is next time you're at a gas station, you're filling up, is while you're sitting there next to your car, if you don't go inside, just look around. Look around at every single person that is at the pump or that is walking on the streets or even people in their vehicles. Every single one of those people have experienced just as much, if not more than you, in a completely different life. They have their own friends, they have their own job, they do their own things, they have their own vehicle, they have their own problems, they have everything else that you have in your life, but in a different way that has shaped them into who they are, okay? Think about that. For every single person that you see around you, if you do a full 360, every single person has done something similar in their own life, has failed, eaten shit, made friends, lost friends. They've done everything else and they have their own problem. So why would anybody else care about your shit? Nobody's watching you that closely. So stop performing, start moving, start doing the things that you know need to get done. Drop a comment if this shook something inside you. If you want to keep growing, keep becoming, hit that subscribe. Welcome to Uncharted Potential. I'll see you in the next one.